We're jumpstarting your morning with a preview of What's Out There Weekend Chicago.
The city has several hundred parks, as you may know, but each one has its own story. Our Jackie Kostek has taken us to 4 of them this morning to hear the anecdotes, insights, and history. Hey, Jackie, where are you starting?
Looks like Humboldt Park.
Ladies, good morning to you. Audrina, right on the money. Yes, we are right inside of the Humboldt Park Boathouse, and then we're going to be heading out to the Humboldt Park Lagoon to show off that as well. Later in the morning, we're going to be going to the 606, the Garfield Park Conservancy, and ending in Columbus Park. I'm here with Julia Backrack this morning, who is a landscape historian. She actually wrote the book on parks in Chicago. Julia, good morning to you.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much for having us. Talk a little bit about this weekend. What's out there, Chicago, and the kinds of parks that people can explore as part of this. And you're actually going to be an expert that is leading some of these tours, which is awesome.
Yeah, I'm really very excited about this.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to go on vacation. You can have a staycation in Chicago. This weekend, it's called What's Out There Weekend. Yes. Free tours. There'll be about 33 free tours between Saturday and Sunday of beautiful parks and green spaces. I mean, we have some of the most beautiful parks in the entire nation, if not the world, and you'll have a chance to discover them, to learn more. I'll be giving tours, some other historians, landscape architects.
Yes.
It's just going to be fabulous.
This is all free, by the way, and you can sign up through the Cultural Landscape Foundation out of Washington, D.C. as well. But Julia, we actually don't have a ton of time, but if you can explain a little bit about the history of Humboldt Park and the lagoon, because what you had mentioned is that this was really all sort of swampy and marshland before they turned it into what it is now.
Right, exactly. You come out to Chicago's parks and you see beautiful scenery like this and you think how lucky we are that nature created this.
Yes.
But no, these are designed by human beings.
Okay.
And this park started in 1870 and then had a major transformation around 1905 by famous landscape architects. Jens Jensen, a lot of people in Chicago know Jens Jensen.
Yeah.
He was kind of the Frank Lloyd Wright of landscapes, worked with a lot of Prairie School architects, and so in addition to creating the beautiful landscape scenery, a Prairie River that you'll see on my tour, he worked with a lot of Prairie School architects, so we end up with these exquisite works of architecture in the parks. The boathouse was by the firm of Schmidt, Garden and Martin.
Julia, thank you so much for your time this morning. This was just a little bit of a tease of what the tour that Julia will be leading this weekend will encompass. So you might want to sign up. She'll be leading a couple of different tours, but there's actually tours of more than 30 different green spaces and parks throughout the city of Chicago happening this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, all through the Cultural Landscape Foundation out of Washington, D.C. Ladies, back to you.
Starting your morning with a preview of What's Out There Weekend Chicago. We're featuring 4 of the many parks featured this weekend, getting a dose of insights and anecdotes and history of some Chicago gems. Our Jackie Kostek has more on the What's Out There Weekend. It's an interesting name to figure out what's going on with that. Jackie, I'm glad that there's some good weather for you to be at the park this weekend and this morning.
Oh, Audrina, it's such a beautiful morning out here at the Bloomingdale Trail. We're actually at the west end of what's known as the 606, and this is called the Exelon Observatory. And essentially, it was created to as a space for people to stargaze, which is really cool. I'm here with Julia Backrack this morning, who is a landscape historian, literally wrote the book on Chicago parks. Good morning to you, Julia.
Hi, thank you.
Yes, thanks so much for being here with us this morning. Let's talk a little bit about What's Out There Chicago, which is happening Saturday and Sunday. More than 30 free tours for folks to come out and explore the park system and learn a little bit about the history. Who's going to be leading the tour here at the 606?
Well, this is such an interesting space.
Yes.
It was an old, kind of abandoned freight rail yard.
Yes.
Rail line.
Yes.
And now it's a linear park that's elevated. It's just amazing to think about the space, what it was and what it is now.
Yeah.
And so there was a whole team that included a couple of famous landscape architects, Michael Van Valkenburg out of New York, and then some really talented Chicago landscape architects, along with an artist, Francis Whitehead. And so it was a really interdisciplinary team that kind of pulled this off, and 2 of the local landscape architects will be leading this tour.
Well, I mean, what a great opportunity for folks to come out and learn about a place that has really become such a gem in the city of Chicago and so beloved. I mean, you can see all of the people that are out here exercising even on a Wednesday morning. How many species of plants are we talking just along this 2.7-mile long trail?
They use hundreds of different kinds of trees and plants. We're kind of surrounded by these beautiful prairie roses. And you can start seeing like a lot of the colors are starting to change. It's really turning into a wonderful, diverse kind of fall experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, it's really changed the whole definition about what a park can be.
Yes.
It's, you know, 2.7 miles long, and you don't have to be a jogger or a bicyclist to want to come out here.
Right.
These tours are such a great opportunity for Chicagoans and for visitors to the city this weekend. If you go to tclf.org, you can sign up completely free. I think there's like 15 both days on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, such a good opportunity. Julia, you're actually going to be leading 2 tours this weekend as well, including last hour we were at the Humboldt Park Boathouse and Lagoon, so she's going to be leading that tour. What's the other one that you're going to be leading?
I'm going to do Grant Park on Sunday.
Grant Park on Sunday. Julia, thanks so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Again, we're at the western end of the 606, but Audrina, next hour we're actually going to be heading to another Chicago gem, the Garfield Park Conservancy, so I can't wait for that, or conservatory. Anywho, back to you.
Yeah, we know what you meant. And some great spots are hitting up. We'll see you next time.
Jumpstarting our Wednesday. Jackie?
Dana, good morning to you from the beautiful Garfield Park Conservatory. This is such a lovely space. We're in the Palm Room right now, and we're going to take you on a bit of a walk through some of the gems of this gem in the city of Chicago. I'm here with Julia Backrack this morning, who is a landscape historian, literally wrote the book on parks in Chicago. Julia, good morning to you once again.
Hi, Jackie.
Okay, so we're going to take a walk. Now we have made it our way into the Fern Room. What makes the Garfield Park Conservatory so special to the city of Chicago? And let's start our walk.
Okay. Well, when Jens Jensen had the opportunity to design a conservatory, he really wasn't so knowledgeable about exotic plants like these.
Yes.
But he wanted the room to look very natural. So at that time, it was very typical to put plants in pots on pedestals.
Okay.
Instead, he wanted to just have plants planted directly into the earth, and he wanted it to look as though it were an outdoor landscape that had been magically enclosed in a glass structure.
Okay.
He included beautiful stratified stonework, kind of the native limestone of Illinois and the Midwest. You can see these like beautiful stretches of natural stonework, and he used that even along the wall to hide the ugly pipes and mechanical systems that you would need in a building like this. But you can see, you know, this has been here since 1907, 1908. It's got all these beautiful mosses and lichens.
Yeah.
When they restored the building, they had to be very careful with the scaffolding to keep moving it around so it wouldn't cast a shadow, because this is a part of the really important plant life.
Okay.
There's ancient cycads in the room. These are some of the oldest plant life that you'll find on the planet.
Okay.
And we're gonna and then you get
being ushered along.
we get to see
That's okay.
this amazing waterfall. Here we have a waterfall in Chicago.
Yes, yes. Which, again, all enclosed. And you've got some fish, too, in the pond, which is so beautiful. And this is quite a view when you take a look back out over the pond and into back where we started, essentially. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday, they were having What's Out There Chicago, which is led by the Cultural Landscape Foundation, a nonprofit out of Washington, D.C. They're all free tours, more than 30 different spots in the city of Chicago that are going to be doing tours, which is really cool. We'll see you right after the break. Hey, a turtle.
Well, we know it's only Wednesday, but we're already thinking about the weekend and what we can do with that hot, nice weather.
That's right. We're jumpstarting your plans with a preview of What's Out There Weekend Chicago. Jackie Kostek live at the Columbus Park Refectory, getting a taste of what you'll find this weekend. Jackie?
Dana, Audrina, it's such a beautiful morning out here in Columbus Park. And like you said, it is going to be a beautiful weekend to come explore some of Chicago's best parks and green spaces that are all included in What's Out There Chicago. This is put on by the Cultural Landscape Foundation, which is a nonprofit out of Washington, D.C. And did I mention that all of these tours are free? I'm here with Julia Backrack, who is actually going to be one of the tour guides this weekend. Julia, Good morning to you.
Thank you.
So we're going to get into what makes Columbus Park so special and the landscape architect behind it. But first, let's just talk about this opportunity that folks have to come explore some of the best parks and green spaces in Chicago.
It's really exciting. There are going to be a whole number of docents, including myself, leading tours. And to register, all you have to do is go to tclf.org.
Gotcha. And again, they are all free tours. Julia, we're going to take a little bit of a walk. I have to mention that you actually got married here at the Columbus Park Refectory about 29 years ago. What makes this space so special?
Well, the building came just a little bit after the park was designed, but so the building is a slightly different style.
Yes.
It's Mediterranean revival style, but it is gorgeous and it takes full advantage of its relationship with the landscape. Jens Jensen, who we often think of as kind of the Frank Lloyd Wright of landscapes, designed this park in a period where he had become deeply committed to using native plants, which was not very stylish thing to do earlier in the 20th, late 19th, early 20th century. People thought of them as weeds.
Yes,
that's what we like to plant in our backyards, and they attract wonderful bees and butterflies and all of those kinds of things. He also wanted to have what he called a prairie river, and he included a number of these beautiful little rocky waterfalls because he thought if you had a real river in nature, there had to be a source. And so he created these waterfalls, and they're kind of little hidden treasures that you can explore the park and find, and people will see on the tour.
He is really so prolific, and he has had his hand in so many places that maybe a lot of Chicagoans today wouldn't even know. Can you mention some of the other spots that this Jens Jensen had designed?
Yeah, so in Chicago he designed, he kind of helped redesign Humboldt Park, which we saw earlier, Garfield Park, and Douglas Park. And then this was his first sort of large park that he got to design all from scratch. So that was an exciting opportunity. He was also advocating to save natural spaces, which was the beginnings of a whole new movement in Chicago during the 19-teens. So it's because of him that we have the Illinois State Parks, the Cook County Forest Preserves, and even places like the Indiana Dunes. So it all kind of ties together.
Julia, thank you. And I think we can thank Jens Jensen, too, for adding so many beautiful places to the city of Chicago. All of these places you can explore this weekend as part of What's Out There Chicago. It's just a good opportunity. They're all free tours, and Julia is actually leading 2 of them as well. So take a look. This is the west side of Chicago, you guys. Austin, beautiful park. Back to you.
Amazing.
Gorgeous. And, thanks, Jackie. And if you want to, explore, this will be a great weekend to do it.